Hello, my dudes. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Look what I've done with the place. Look at it. Guess what today is? Or at least what yesterday was. That is right. It is my birthday. Yes. Well, technically it was yesterday, but I had work yesterday, so I wasn't able to celebrate it with you guys. Yeah. Hi, how's it going? We're not really gonna be doing much today, honestly. I mean, normally I would get a couple of things out of the way since, you know, it has now been, I don't know, a bit since my last birthday, which was literally a year ago. So now we're gonna be celebrating it by drawing, really. Yeah, you can tell I haven't really planned this out. Again, there was I really couldn't do much yesterday, so as soon as I got home, I was exhausted, so I never really got a chance to say thank you, like, properly to everybody that sent me all the birthday wishes, and, you know, all the general support that I gotten from everybody has been it's been so nice. I'm thankful for that. So I'm just gonna be here and say, you know, I'm just happy to have been with you guys for all this time. And I think the best way that I could show that is by just coming on here and just telling you guys that, like, directly to you. So yeah. Anyway, I think really I'm just gonna be drawing a new thumbnail for the Danganronpa playthrough. I might do a stream of it a couple of times this week, although I don't know when exactly, but you'll know when you know. So hey, Crack, welcome. How you doing? It is my birthday, even though my birthday was yesterday. So we're gonna be celebrating. Yes. Yeah, you like what I done at the place? This is basically the same setup that I had last year for my birthday, except, you know, with a cat. And that same cake as last year too. Mint ice cream. Is ice cream cake, that's my go-to. That's actually what I got for our birthday as well. Because Mama Cat and her employers actually got me some ice cream cake, because I guess she told them how much that I liked it, so that was good. And yes, cats can eat ice cream cake. It is known. The sources, it came from me. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. And I think I just feel like this is my moment to say, I just hope that this will be another great year. No matter how old I get, I will always be thankful for the people that have shown me the support. And that I will be here to entertain or just do some crazy shenanigans, as long as it makes you happy. Or at least give you guys some comfort and some company, you know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start the drawing now. Let's just switch over. Yeah, there we go. Also, this is the main file where I usually put all my stuff for the Fae pad, in case we have like a little few extras here and there, specifically with the party stuff. So that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna make a new file right now. Let's see. I'm probably not gonna make the file too big, but tonight we are going to be drawing Ibuki. Honestly, another favorite character of mine from Danganronpa 2. Hyoko, however, will be number one, hands down. So we'll be drawing the Ibuker. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do here. But first, let me make sure that I'm able to see you guys here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it's sort of the I guess you could say this kind of the behind the scenes. I basically drew everything you see here except for a couple of things. Yeah, like I said, the party streamers and the balloons and things like that. They were kind of added on there. But the cake though, I drew personally, and all the rest of the stuff there. It's really cool. Anyway, I think this is the new file. Yeah, it is. Now, the idea I kind of have in my head, since if you've been to the Danganronpa streams before, each time we talk to Ibuki every once in a while, she'd always say meow, and that won my heart, my heartless heart. Yes, I have no heart. This is the lore of Neo. The heart was broken into a million pieces, and this is not there anymore. So now I'm just a husk of who I've been before. So I still have the feelings though, and Ibuki has won those feelings. So I'm gonna draw her tonight. It's not gonna be too complicated. It's just gonna be like a bust drawing. But here's the thing: Ibuki's design is it's pretty out there, so it's gonna take me quite a bit to get her properly. But let me see if I can get some good references here. I think I've had one so far. I think it was this one. But I could probably do something with that. Yeah, no, I think I'm more than good with this. Now the other one that I want to get is some image of somebody like holding a cat close to their face. I think that's gonna be cute. That's kind of the whole idea, is just having Ibuki and me doing a meowing match. I don't know why, that just sounds so cute. So yeah, let me go ahead and search that right now. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I think I see one. Yeah, there's one that I see here. But there's a minor in it, and I really don't feel like showing that, so I'm just gonna leave it off the screen and just work my way from what I see here. Okay, yeah, that's simple enough, although I think what I'll probably do is bring the arms a little closer. But yeah, let me go ahead and get the base stuff done first. And honestly, if we finish early tonight, then I don't know, maybe I'll probably do my dailies and then I'll call it. Because I still got some stuff to do on Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, and you know what? Let me put V hand on. Why Ibuki though? Foreshadowing. God, I have not heard that meme in that joke in a long time. And it's funny you should bring that up, Crack, because I actually did base my whole cat thing off of 4 from Valhalla, which kind of makes sense because 4 also has blue eyes like mine. Not actual blue light. I don't actually have blue eyes in real life, but my character does. But yeah, the blue eyes thing, that is definitely what 4 had in Valhalla. Yeah, it is a Valhalla reference. I knew it. I knew it. God, I miss playing Valhalla. I was gonna play that over the holidays, but again, I was busy over the holidays. I started work, and I had to work on Christmas. Who knows? Maybe this year I'll probably do another replay of Valhalla, and this time maybe get all the clients drunk. Because I've seen a lot of the dialogue, and I've known how the gameplay is like. I just want to try to do new things with it, you know? And just see what kind of new things would come up about it. Yeah, he does have blue eyes. I think that's, I feel like there's a reason for it, but I don't think I've gotten to that part in the game. Like, during Jill's time, whenever she talks to, her boss. Wow, they were having drinks on the balcony. I think she probably mentioned it before. But yeah, For's eyes are very, very deep baby blue. And I think she commented about that, saying how weird that is because, usually you'd see green eyes from cats, but not blue ones. She loves her baby anyway. Maybe Ibuki can be my Jill. Oh, that'd be pretty awesome. Okay, let's see. So she's got the spiked ears there. And I don't have to worry about, the piercings on her chin because she's actually gonna be facing the viewers, right? So you won't be able to see it. And I am gonna be right here while she's holding me. I think that should be okay. Oh, maybe bring it up just a bit. Here's what I'll do. Most cats, yeah, they usually have, like, green eyes or hazel. And I guess certain breeds do actually have blue. Never seen them on black cats before. I'll just make the neck right here. It could be a little smaller. Yeah, there we go. Because there's one thing that I know about a lot of the Danganronpa characters, that they're super skinny. Well, except for, I guess except for Mikan and, some of the bulkier characters like Akane and, Sakura. Now, Byakuya, though, that's an interesting thing. And Hifumi, too. Most of the girls, though, not really. They're pretty average. Except for the muscular characters, yeah. They're either really average or super, super skinny. Now, eventually, one of these days, I do, in fact, want to draw Celeste. Because I liked her design. Her design reminded me a lot of the Umineko, like, Higurashi characters. I think that was the reference for her design, no? Definitely Umineko. That much I know. In fact, I did, thinking one of these days, I want to try to learn how to play a specific Umineko. No, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Umineko. one of the specific versions of Umineko that I want to play. Yes, it's Ibuki! Hi, Tama! Welcome! We're gonna... welcome to the party room! We're gonna be drawing best musician. And she's gonna hold me in the air, and we're just gonna have a meowing match. And that's gonna be our next dedicated thumbnail. The next time we play Danganronpa this week. Actually, here, I'll just do that. It is an Ibuki party. Yeah. Yeah, she's just so cool. I finally understand why you like her so much. Oh my god, it's the Gato! Hello, welcome Gato! Welcome to the day after my birthday party. Welcome. We're gonna be drawing some more Danganronpa characters for thumbnails today. Also, let's see, she has a bit of a rack. That's never bothered me. Just a bit. Although I may need to switch the arms out in between. The best version right now to play Umineko is probably the Ultimate Edition with the redrawn PS3 sprites and the voice act. Yes, that's the exact one that I'm thinking about trying to learn how to play. Mostly because there is a dedicated forum to playing that specific version, because from what I heard, that is actually the I think that was like the definitive way to play the game, specifically because of those sprites and the overall experience is really good. So, oh, thank you. Oh, you like the party hat? Thank you. Yes, this is the same party hat I had in my cyborg form last year. I kind of reused it again. I don't know. It's just the color. I really like the color. And I also gave my fairy V a bow on her hair last year for my birthday, although throughout the different streams, she kind of liked the bow on her head. So I kind of just left it there, so now it's kind of part of her whole style, you know? I got spoiled on why Nagito acts the way he does in the game, and I gotta say, it's the stupidest thing I've ever... He acts that way because he's gay. That is true. Yes, like, you could literally, like... Just from looking at him, yeah. Oh, Icy sent me a happy birthday too. Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna see if Icy wants to join us. Cause we're not really doing much today. We're just drawing, so. Also, I have to remember my sprite is like right in the very right of the screen. So there you go. This should be okay. Geito. That's what I'm gonna call him for now, Geito. Oh, the first version you played with Umineko. Oh, okay. It was the original sprites. Gotcha. Yeah, I heard the PS3 one is good. Nagito Komageira. Oh god, that's hysterical. That's hysterical. Well, Here you go. So the reference has the girl, like, doing this. Although I could make Ibuki's head a little shorter, because, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I notice I'm not usually the best at drawing profiles like this. Like, I'm so used to drawing them like from the front, you know? But yeah, it it feels like you know those Egyptian drawings, like those engravings that you see pyramids and papyrus and things like that. That's what it usually feels like when I'm drawing profiles like this. What's Umineko? Umineko, I believe it is like a murder mystery game that takes place in the 80s. Correct me if I am wrong, Crack, but I do believe that is pretty much what the game is, and I think there's like magic involved. And witches, I don't remember. Again, it's one of those, yeah, it's one of those visual novel murder mystery kind of games. I believe the writer also went on to do the story for Silent Hill F, which if you guys haven't seen that playthrough yet, you should definitely watch the live feed. I'm thinking one of these days I could just do like bits and pieces and clips of the funniest moments during those playthroughs, so that kind of gives new viewers an idea of what the streams are about, especially the gameplays. But yeah, I think the same writer for Umineko did that game. Without love, it cannot be seen. Is it magic or not? That feels like a quote that I am so clueless on. I am so sorry. I'm starting to notice a bit of a pattern here that I really like to do visual novels, especially murder mystery ones. And I know a lot of people like the murder mystery visual novels, especially when they're voice acted. I mean, take for example Danganronpa. Like, at this point, I am hooked onto the series. But I do not want to play further unless I'm streaming it, you know? Because I want to get the full experience with you guys. And I'm still a little scared on who the murderer might be in the next trial. Because the last time we left off, Mahiru died. Spoilers if you haven't been keeping up. But I'm a little worried about who may be the killer. And there are some clues that might lead to who it might be, but again, there's more to these games that meets the eye, so they're just theories at this point. I really hope Hyoko's not one of them, though. I really do. Like, she's my baby. If you've been around for this whole time, you would know that I would do anything to protect Hyoko. That is my princess, and I will die on this hill. Yes, yes. Ah, yes. And just to reiterate, let's try not to hint towards anything that might be spoilery, but yeah, there's that boy is weird. That boy is definitely weird. There is something about him that that would probably explain his weirdness. And it's crazy because he definitely reminds me of Makoto. Heck, they have the same voice actor and everything. Only problem is, I'm starting to suspect that they're not the same person. But again, we'll get there when we get there. Now though, I kind of want to draw best punk rock girl. Now, I know the arm kind of looks a little iffy here, but there is a method to my madness. Now she has her school uniform, like so. Like it's just a regular school uniform, but it's very short, shorter than average. Now I could be drawing over. Yeah, no, that should be all right. Now the only thing is we're not going to be seeing like most of her body anyway. It's going to be like right around the middle somewhere. Although I kind of want to bring her a little bit closer. I don't know, what do you guys think? While I go ahead and save this thing. We'll fix that in post. That's the usual thing people say when they release a game and they realize that they weren't really satisfied with the end result, so they're just gonna slap on some DLC and say that's the update. CD Projekt Red. Oh boy, I remember when that was a thing. All the glitches, especially the Vinny Vinesauce videos that showed those glitches. Those were beautiful. Those were beautiful times. I would have still played it even with the glitches. Which, you know, come to think of it, when it comes to Cyberpunk, like, I remember when it was announced. Normally, I wouldn't be too hyped over 3D games like that, but for some reason, the way they presented the trailer, for some reason, that actually got me hooked. And interested in what Cyberpunk was all about. Because I knew next to nothing about the tabletop games that came out way back when. But I know a lot of people have, and the fact that it was the same company as, the Witcher games, a lot of people had a lot of faith in it. So I thought, okay, this might be something interesting to, also, hold on. I gotta fix the color. But yeah, I thought that was probably going to be an interesting game to hear more about later. The next thing you know, you get friggin' Keanu Reeves come up to the stage in the Game Awards. Yeah, I think it was the Game Awards. Or E3, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the Game Awards. And he was like, check this out, I'm in the game. And then everybody lost their shit. And I thought, okay, yeah, this game is special. This game is really special. I might not play it, but this sounds really special. And then it released, and needless to say, yeah, I was kind of glad that I didn't play it at the time, because otherwise I would have had a really bad experience and never want anything to do with Cyberpunk. But I waited. And seeing as how they actually got their shit together. And not only that, but it came out with a really, really great anime. And on top of that, the DLC changed everything about the game for the better. And that was like one of the best redemption arcs that I could ever think of. The crunch, however, yeah, I can't imagine, like, the amount of stress and the amount of money that it must have taken to deal with the crunch and to basically fix up the game from the ground up. Maybe not the ground up, but trying to see where they could have improved on and what they had to take care of because of how bad it was at launch. But you know, after a bit and after a bit of time, it garnered that hype, and things just looked really good. And I actually got into it because of the anime. Yeah, the only reason I played the game is because of the anime. Exactly. And not only that, they updated the game so that the lore of the anime was connected to the game, because Edge Runners took like a whole year. It took place like a whole year before the events of the actual Cyberpunk 2077 game. And I think it was literally after that, like a whole year after that game, that anime came out, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna see what Cyberpunk is all about now, because I've been hearing that it's been a lot better than it used to be. And wouldn't you know it, it actually lived up to that. And I was able to play the Phantom Liberty DLC, and that I felt like I was playing I felt like I was back in the old days playing GoldenEye and being like, having like that agent super spy story that was, but it's set in like a cyberpunk setting. It was so cool. It was so cool. And I think it ended up winning an award at one of the Game Awards, which was well deserved. Yeah, if it wasn't for Trigger, that whole it probably wouldn't have gotten to where it is now, you know. And I did hear that I think they either they made the manga, or they're currently making the manga of Rebecca's story that I really want to get into. And then eventually they're gonna make like a sequel to it. Not only a sequel to the anime, but a sequel to the actual game, which I know that's gonna be a thing. So I'm excited for it. Anyway, that was my whole thing with CD Projekt Red there. I don't it's just you mentioned that, and I just had like a full-blown like nostalgic moment for that game. There's a Rebecca manga. Technically there's like a manga, like a prequel story, like before the events of Edge Runners, I think, that was mainly focused on Rebecca, and as well as her brother Pilar. I still don't know if that's already out yet, or it is and I'm just missing out on it. Anyway, I got like a bit of a base look down for her. It's just let me see. It's just the hands, like the holding the cat. Cause I want her to hold me close. Now that I think about it, they did somehow shoehorn in space in Cyberpunk as well. Yeah, it's not a Studio Trigger anime if they don't at least add space in there somewhere, or the moon. And needless to say, there was definitely a plot that involved the moon. Definitely. In the tabletop RPG lore, it was already a thing. Yeah, the lunar station was already a thing. So that was pretty much handed to Trigger on a silver platter. Also, I hope Lucy's are doing all right with the in the moon. My headcanon is that you know, Songbird was able to meet her, or at least what was left of Songbird, and that she would meet Lucy in the lunar colony in space. Oh yeah, that whole lunar arc was like born for Trigger to do, and they did a really good job, as they usually do. Heck, I think they even added like something about the moon in the new Penny and Stocking anime as well. I still haven't finished it. I'm literally like smack dab in the middle of it. But I haven't gotten caught up with it yet. Mostly because of work and things. And I never get a chance to watch it. I used to watch it every Sunday. Some of the new episodes. Let's see. I'm gonna have her nose like right here. Yeah, and then her eyes are gonna be facing kind of like this way, almost, but ending like right over here, and her ears are gonna be over here. And her neck should be fine the way it is, so. I was kind of disappointed since we couldn't get the original dub VAs. Yeah, I was a little sad Monica Rial didn't return. Like, she was made for stalking, you know? Oh, by the way, did you guys know that, Tamabel actually has a signed copy of the original Blu-ray disc of the first Panty and Stocking season that was signed by Monica Rial. We were there that day, and she was so cool. Monica is like the coolest person. And it was so bizarre actually hearing her voice in real life. Although now I think Christina, yeah, I think Christina V voices stalking now. Which I was fine with, you know. I'm a Christina V fan, so I was okay with it. It's not the same, but, you know, what can you do? Although I am glad that in Zenless Zone Zero, you know, the game that the background music right now is from, she voices probably one of my favorite agents in Zenless Zone Zero. Which I was surprised because when I first saw Seed's trailer, like her reveal trailer, when I first heard the voice, I had to do a double take because I was like, hold on, I could have sworn I've heard this voice somewhere. And wouldn't you know it, it was Monica Rial. So now that's kind of why I main Seed in Zenless Zone Zero. And not only that, but you know, her character design is, well, I mean, look. Let me see if I can get it up here. Like her actual photo somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna show up or not, like the official one. No, not that one. This is close enough. There you go. I mean, if you've seen it, then you know. Like, there are many reasons why I like this character design. You know, she does remind me a little bit of Krista in a way. If you see her in the actual game. But you know, there are some other reasons why she's also one of my favorites as well. But you know, she's got a good personality and everything. And you know, her kit's really cool. It's really fun. She's really good at AoE. And no, she's a good asset. Definitely good asset for the team. Yeah. But yeah, you get the picture. Anyway. Yeah, so that's Monica Riel's character in the game. So I was happy with that. Anyway, yeah, Ibuki. Right. So let's see. Since it's like a perspective shot, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting the tie right. Yeah, maybe bring the tie like that. Uh-oh. Who do you hear watching this? Hold on. I wonder if I can bring this up on the stream really quick. I don't know if you want me to listen to that personally, or I don't know if you want us to listen in on stream, but I can put that on there if you want. Apparently it's a clip of Junko from Dangan 3. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, let me check really quick. Let me go ahead and mute the music really quick. Let me see if I can bring it up. Where did it go? I think I put it in another... Oh, here it is. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna try my best not to get copywritten here. Hold on a second. Give me just a sec. Let me see if I can bring it up. Gonna have to bring it back just a bit. Or actually, you know, where is the... Wow, I just saved it somewhere and now I don't know where it is. What is going on today? Alright, here it is. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Hang on. I haven't done this in a while. There you go. Whoa. Okay, no, let's not do that. Small. There we go. Mostly because I don't want to get copyrighted in any way, shape, or form, so I'm just going to keep it as small as possible. Okay. So, Thomas sent me this. It's a clip from Danganronpa 3. I feel like I've seen this though. Oh shit, yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I've definitely seen this. But let's go ahead and watch it anyway.
A ravishing young girl sits at the airport, waiting. Her name, Junko Inoshima. Just then, a familiar face. Yes, the other of the Despair sisters. The smelly one.
Mukuro!
Hey, Junko. I'm grateful you came to meet me and all, but what are you doing?
Duh! I'm doing the narration.
No way!
Cool.
Wait a minute!
Would later bone the whole world.
Did she voice Junko?
Despair-inducing incident in human history.
What?
Finally set in motion that afternoon. Nobody realized it just yet, but they would soon enough. Oh, Junko.
Oh lord. I forgot she had the hots for her own sister because of how sadistic she is.
Tell me the truth. Do you have more freckles now than you did the last time we got to hang out?
What? Do you think I do?
It's a fact, not
Oh my god, yeah.
Trying to stab me to death with an
Dude.
She's such an artist. Trying to murder herself.
Wincest. She kicks the grenade and she tosses it out the window.
Junko.
Oh, Junko.
What effect my bloody corpse would have on you?
Oh my god. The end of Hope's Peak. High school despair arc. Oh my god. Oh hey, that's us. Look at that. That's so cool. I didn't know she actually voiced her too. Man, I love Monica. You're the best. You are the best. We love you. Very fitting with the poster in the background. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it one bit. God, I want to see. I want to see Monica again one day. If she's ever in a convention over up in Richmond, I want to visit her. And one of these days, I want to make either. Yeah, no. I want to make a drawing of Seed with her feet out and have Monica sign it and tell her, I drew this. Here, have a copy. It's yours. Oh, God. But that's so cool. She actually voiced Junko as well. Oh, boy. That would be the day. All right. Let's get some Ibuki done. Honestly, I think I'm pretty much done with like the base parts of her design. Really, I'm just trying to block the features up so we can do like the hair and things. Take care of the ears here. So it kind of goes like this. Because I noticed the character designs, they have like really big ears. Except for Hyoko though, her ears are cute. They're cute and small. Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna save that. There we go. What? There we go. V, where did that come from? I thought it was support and good AoE or something. Oh yeah, no, that's what I totally meant. Yeah. I'll include all of that in the drawing. How? Only the cat knows. Only the cat. Meow meow. Reminds me of the time when people used to upload anime episodes on YouTube in a very small box in the corner of the screen. Oh yeah, that's hopefully I'll be okay doing that. But yeah, a lot of channels used to get away with that stuff. But to be fair, that was like a trailer, like a less than 2-minute trailer. So we should be fine. It's fine. No need to worry. For serious. Listen. Ever since the first game, like, for serious has been a bit of a catchphrase lately. I don't know, it just fit. Okay. I've been avoiding it long enough. I think it's time that I start on her hair. I just need to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Well, shoot, hold on. Let me look at the reference again. Okay, hold on. This needs to be a little close. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta fix a few things here. Bring it down. Like so. There we go. Because I want her to hold, like, right down where the armpit of the cat will be. Like, under the armpit. And then her other arm will be right below that, kind of. At least that's what I'm getting at from the reference. Yeah, kind of like this. Are those spikes even hair? Are they party? Oh, are they party hats? They honestly, when I've seen them, I've seen girls actually tie their hair up like this. I don't know how they do. But you can actually tie your hair up like this. It's really hard to do. I have actually seen some girls tie their hair this way. But yeah, we're. Oh, you know what? I'm wearing a party hat. She's wearing a party hat. They're party hats. Oh, I have an idea. But damn, I already committed to it. You know what? Fuck it. It's my birthday stream. I'll do what I want. So I have this hat here. So now you get to see the behind the scenes of how I Oh, please don't tell me I saved it there. Okay, I didn't. You're gonna see the behind the scenes of how I do the V802 avatar, like the pink tube kind of thing. So I have like a dedicated file. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's. Hold on. I'll just make a smaller one there. Hey, I'm a Unikitty. Oh my god, I'm Unikitty. Wow. I don't know, they just seem a bit disconnected from her actual hair to be styled hair. A little bit. But it is possible. It's just really difficult to do. How do I know this? I have actually seen it. I mean, who knows? Maybe they are party hats and they disguise it as hair, but... So, what I usually do is I have, like, several facial features. Some for myself, as well as, Vigilia. And what I will do is I will save each individual file. So, for example, I have my mouth closed. Let's read this over. So yeah, I have my mouth closed right now, and I'm gonna make another file here, except with my eyes closed, with my mouth closed as well. Save that file. Okay, and now I'm gonna make. Oh, gotta save it. I'm gonna make another one, but this time with my mouth open and my eyes opened. So we'll save that as well as another separate image. There you go. And what's next? My mouth open, but my eyes closed. So it just shows that I'm winking while I'm speaking. So we'll do that. Yeah, I would have done the other ones with me doing the serious face, but there's nothing to be too serious about today. It's a chill day today. So now I go on to V802. Oh, oops. I forgot. If I do that, it just changes the size on OBS, so I should probably not do that. But you might not see it, but I have V802 open, which is like this free software that you can get on itch.io. Or itch.io. IO. I think that's how you say it. And it's a specific program for pngtubers. So basically, you can just add the images that you save onto here, and you can have the avatar moving up and down based on the mic level of your microphone of choice. And while you're idle, so now you see that I saved one of the files, except it's only saved to where I have my mouth closed with my eyes open. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did there, except do it with the rest of them. So that way it actually looks like it'll make sense later. So you can see that I'm added another one with my eyes open and mouth opened. But whenever I blink like that, it disappears. So I gotta replace that one as well. So let's see, it's this one. There we go. And I'm gonna do one more, except it's for the image where I blink, but my mouth is open while I'm talking. And there we go. Now now it looks like Ibuki and I are one in the same. Look at that. Oh my god. Wink wonk. Wink wonk. Oh my god, this is the best idea. This was the best idea. Man. This is great. Alright, so yeah, so that's how you use AVAILABILTY if you ever want to be a pngtuber. The most cost-efficient way of doing VTubing or pngtubing or whatever you want to do. And then just do a little bit of chroma key magic on OBS, and there you go. And just leave AVAILABILTY open in the background. So yeah. Kind of wish I showed what AVAILABILTY actually looked like. I'll probably do like screenshots one of these days. Anyway. Let's go ahead and actually continue this thing. So what we're doing the arms, and then go up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And... So, the girl in the image is holding a kitten. I am not a kitten. I am a 30-year-old cat. Yes, I know, that's quite long for a cat, but, you know, I'm not a normal cat. This should be obvious. So, most of her hand is going to be blocked off anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Fingers, though... Let's see. I'm not the best at drawing fingers, but let me try my best. How does one blink with one eye? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, it works like as if you're closing both of your eyes, except it's one. But that does mean I'm constantly winking at you, if you think about it. Yeah, nobody is good at fingers. If there's one thing that the BB Streams has taught everybody is that I'm not the best at fingers, unless I have like a 3D model over it. But I think with since I have a reference now, it should be all right. So she has like 3 fingers down there and kind of a bit of a gap there. Let's see. There's a bit of a curve right there. Yep. The despair duo in Wincest. You'd love to see it. Okay. Hold on now. Let's bring this over. And I could just curve. Yeah, I'll have to curve the rest of these fingers here. That doesn't look right. Man, I love this lasso tool. This this really does help. Just so I can get certain curves the way I want them to. Ah. Again, most of my fur is probably gonna cover that. I'm very shrunky. That's because I don't really have anybody to groom me except myself, so yeah. I mean, V helps. She does help with the hygiene. But as far as the fur goes, that's I'm on my own for that. Yeah. But I do shower. Just because I'm a cat doesn't mean I hate water. I actually do like to shower. It's just I can't really brush well. So yeah. Yeah, that should be alright. Again, there are certain parts of Neocat that's gonna cover her hands, so she should be alright. I thought this could go up just a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that. Now, does she actually have gloves on her right hand, or am I misremembering? Let me see. Well, she has it on her left hand, but what about her right? Let's see. No, I don't want to lose that one. Ibuki Miyoda? I think yeah, Miyoda, right? That's her family name. Okay, so she doesn't have she doesn't have a glove, but she does have a scrunchie. Okay. Alright, I could do the scrunchie. And I can see it from my other monitor, so we don't have to bring it up here. God, this really, really does help, and I have 2 computer monitors and a tablet screen. But I do need to, focus on adding... Yeah, I gotta add gloves on her left arm. Let's do that right now. And it's not too far. It's like right where her elbows begin. Just a little bit above it. There we go. Then just... hold on. It's gotta be a little closer. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Here's what I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll stop there because that's That's where I'll be. Okay, yeah, no, that should be alright. Just laughed so hard at one person who left a comment on your art post you made here on yesterday featuring you and your friend. Which one? Luna? Hold on. I think I know which one you're referring to, but let me check. Because there were a lot of comments yesterday that I couldn't look at because I was so busy at work today, that day. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for all the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4. It says there's 4 comments, but I see, or it says 5 comments, but I see 4. The only one I can oh yeah, oh okay, there is 5. Okay. Oh, are you referring to the Cool Beans Man VT? Looks very cute. Oh. Happy birthday to both of you. I don't see what's funny about that. They were just wishing us a happy birthday. Unless you were referring to Dread with the 6-7 thing. So my friend Luna Solaris was born March 6th, and I was born March 7th. So I told her we are the 6-7 combo. And that's the thing, she loves that meme. She loves the 6-7 meme. So when I told her that just awakened something. So now every year we will be referred to as the 6-7 combo. Because she was born March 6th and I was born March 7th. And we literally celebrated, we've been celebrating our birthdays at the same time since last year. Oh, so you were referring to Cool Beanman. Oh, you like their content. I've been meaning to watch their streams for a while now. They actually messaged me on X or on Twitter. And I think also Nemcro Deerstain drew them at one point in one of her streams. I think it was a commission. But yeah, he's really cool. One of these days I will draw his character, or their character. I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, but I'll yeah. I really like their floofy. I recognized him from his Terraria video and it was hilarious. Ah, okay. Yeah, small world, isn't it? Very, very small world. But I'm happy about that because that shows that we're all connected in one way, shape, or form. Kind of like that quote from Serial Experiment Slain. Which, by the way, that's one of my favorite anime. Uses tiny wolf girl. Yeah, no, that's I know a lot of VTubers do that anyway. But yeah, they're really cool. I like their avatar. He's cute. And I believe it, yeah, the avatar is a wolf. Okay. Yeah, you know, if you were to talk to my younger self like years ago, like which animal I would be, I would have 100% have said a wolf. Not knowing that years later that he'd actually turn into the form of a cat. Mostly because some witches were up to no good in the neighborhood, and decided, you know what, we're gonna turn this cyborg into a cat for April Fools, and it kind of just stuck. Which, by the way, Cyborg Neo will return one day. Maybe not for too long, since I know a lot of people have gotten used to Neo Cat. Oh yeah, I did see that they were live. Yeah. I don't know if do they play Blue Archive? I wasn't sure if that's what they were playing earlier. I couldn't tell. Luna plays Blue Archive though. I play it too, but I haven't played it in so long. I haven't kept up with the story yet. I mean, I did beat like the first season of the game. Let's get that scrunchie out here. You know what? I'll just... I know I don't have the ref up right now, so I'm just kind of playing it by eyeballing it. Well, hold on. No. I have to see what this thing actually looks like. Okay. I see it now. I think I know how to approach it. So I will do this. And then work around it. Kind of like so. Let's erase parts of that. There we go. I do her nail polish, but the way I do nail polish comes out wrong every time, so I'm not gonna bother. Alright. And I won't worry too much about the left arm, because again, it's gonna be blocked, so it's gonna be blocked off. Let me fix her boobs. There you go. Now I wonder if she wears red lace, does she also wear red lacy bras as well? These are the important questions that we should be asking, you know. I mean, we did score Hyoko's panties, so I think we deserve to ask these kinds of questions for Ibuki too. Because, you know, with Ibuki, we were able to raise her hope fragments up to maximum and her report cards, so I think we deserve to know. We have the right to know. It is known. Yeah, he's playing Library of Ruina, whatever that is. I don't know that. Never heard of it. Alright, and I will, you know what, I'll just keep this part a little bit shaded just so that I know that this is the one part where it's gonna be dark, as well as this one here too. And let's make a little stripe here. And another one. My confidence when these lines aren't the best, but hey, that's a sketch. What can you do? Also, this is going to be part of her scarf or tie, her front tie. There we go. I scrolled down Beanman's stream archive on channel. I gotta say, man, as bold was his stream choices. Huh. I'll have to look at that later. Because when you say bold, something's telling me they're one of those games where, you know, you got to be extra careful in regards to your audience. Because I know what kind of characters he likes. In fact, I think he commented, on one of my thumbnails. I think it definitely was the Hyoko thumbnail. Let me see. Let me check. Yes, he absolutely loved the Hyoko drawing. Both versions of them. So he is definitely a wolf of culture. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, he has my respect. And not only that, he also got Nem to draw him his character. I keep saying it's him, but you know, it's his character, which, you know, is an extension of himself. Which also, that reminded me, I got some news to tell you guys. So the last couple of weeks, I've been going around. You know, I've been doing some digging. Since I've been pretty busy lately with all these projects, I haven't had a lot of time to draw my OC Krista. Some of you might know who Krista is, and for those who don't know, she is practically my mascot for my community. She's a succubus. That's a bit of a gunslinger. She's also a dancer. And she has been my comfort character ever since I was a sophomore in high school. Or, no, I was a junior. I was a junior in high school when she was conceived. Because, yeah, when I was a junior in high school, I was 18 at that time. Yeah, okay. But yeah, she went through a lot of design changes, and so many artists have drawn her as gifts for me over the years. And I've been improving on her design for quite a bit. Although this year, since I've been a little bit busy, I redesigned her, and I've decided to leave her up to a couple of artists that I know that, you know, would definitely do her justice. One of which is watching the stream right now. And another one of them was some of my old friends, some of my old artist friends that have been with me for a while now. And I also have a couple of other artists that I have in mind who I actually look up to with their design choices and their art styles. So I've decided to commission all of them. So we are doing what's known as the Krista Commission Campaign, where I get to find all sorts of artists to, you know, essentially draw Krista and just promote her likeness. Because she's a very personal character for me, and just seeing her out there and seeing her being designed by many different artists, I always enjoy seeing that. It just shows just how far she's come. Like, I've had that character for well over 13 years at this rate, and she means everything to me. She's very symbolic of all of my art in general. So I put my trust in these artists, knowing that they will do her justice. All right, so I think let me look at the design again. So I think I'm pretty much, I'm pretty much done with the torso. So let's go on with the head and the hair. Hold on, ears are a little weird. They're a bit weird to do. let me just play it by what I see here and do that. You remember B-Man played Blue Archive? Well, a video on his channel kind of tells me he does, or at least knows a good chunk about it. I wouldn't know. I don't actually watch his stuff. I've been meaning to, but I haven't. Not yet. Okay, hold on. It's supposed to be like... something like that, right? And then you have the thing and connected to the thing there. And listen, whenever I draw ears, I just wing it. All I know is that it has this little lobe thingamabob right where it connects to the jawline, and then it kind of just curves around afterwards. That's all I could come up with when it comes to ears, you know. And to be fair, like, part of her hair is gonna cover it up anyway, so all right. Oh, give me just a sec. My mom needs my license plate number. We're trying to get our cars under a car wash plan because the weather's warming up now, and we needed to get it cleaned. So it's been a bit. No, not. There we go. There it is. You think I remember my license plate number by now? We had to change it ever since we moved, so. All right, there we go. That should work. All right, so I will have this right here. Now, well, how about we do the mouth and the face? Yeah, we'll do the face. I'll do the spikes and things in a bit, and the hair. But right now, I just want to get the face taken care of. All right. It would be like so. Unless I'll make it wider. Make it a little bit wider. Oh shoot, you know what? I gotta place it somewhere. I'll place these links to other places when I can. There we go. And where else? That should be alright. Okay, let's get back to it. Let me check the. Uh-oh, please don't tell me I lost the. Oh no. Please don't tell me I lost. Okay, there it is. I thought I lost the pose for a second there. But it should be. Yeah, her hair should be okay, like the. Or not hair, her eyes. With a few lashes here. And some here. Yeah. Alright. And she has some really long extra lashes there as well. Alright. Oh, you know what? This bottom part could be a little longer. You know, come to think of it, I should probably be using another... Yeah, I should probably be using another tool for this, because I found out lately my gesture drawings and doing the reduction method, it's been really slow for me lately. I feel like I don't need to rely on it anymore now that I'm using a actual screen tablet instead of the regular tablets that I used to use. So maybe I can get a better accurate line art when I do sketches, you know? But so far it looks okay. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to have her do. Oh wait, I had it. There we go. Yeah, because she's saying meow. Whoops. Yeah, no, that was good. Looks really good, really good. All I gotta do now is just do this, and I will definitely have her eyes do this do the star gleam there, cause that just fits. I gotta go take out my cat's litter and take a shower. Okay, no problem. You take care of the kitty. That is important. Make sure their bathroom is just as good as yours. There we go. Like the North Star. Okay. And I think I could do a part of her eyebrows here too. I think she ended up dyeing her eyebrows pink as well. That's actually kind of cute. Because that's her color, pink and blue. Also, I'm using that as the ref. I should be using the other one. There we go. Also, let me get rid of this. There we go. And this. And this. Okay. I am dreading the hair right now. This is either gonna make or break the design, so bear with me, folks. Here we go. I will just make a Dorito shape. And it blocks like half of her face there. Yeah. They aren't naturally pink. You're just as surprised as I am. But nope, they are black. Like every Japanese student out there. I mean, who knows? There might be a couple of blonde Japanese students. Who knows? We're in a new era after all, so it can happen. And I'm not gonna go too crazy over that. I just need to make sure that I get this part specifically. Because that's where the pink and blue are, or that's where the pink streak starts. And then the blue streak starts here, and then this one, there you go. Yeah, that's where the blue streaks end, and then the pink streaks begin here. A lot of streaks to remember, but hey, there's a method to this. Just trust me on this. And I don't know. I think I'll have her. Yeah, I'll have her hair do that, and her bangs. Didn't think about the bangs here. Okay. Make one long streak, and another one here. And then one long one that's probably gonna go down to where her, like, way past her tie. And this is not gonna do that. Alright, not too bad. Let's have to define this part though. There we are. And this as well. And I would have it like so, but hold on. Finally got Busta Groove working. Oh. Yeah, RetroArch is really good. I was able to play the Castlevania Bloodlines game with that. It was, God, it's one of my favorite games. It had like one of the best music. And it even had Maria. Maria is amazing. She's actually my favorite character to play in that game. It just makes the bosses easy. All right, now as for the cat ears, that's what I'm gonna call them because you know she meows like a cat. I'm gonna move the cat ears just a little bit here, and then I will just do like a bit of a free-for-all with the hair strands inside it. So I'll just do this. Yeah, like a cone, kinda. Then just do that. Literally the Juri Han look. That's what somebody in stream called her. Because let's be fair, she does have the Juri Han kind of hairstyle to her. You know? Now I gotta remember this is like a profile, so I don't have to worry about the parting. Now this part is gonna confuse me. She has that kind of same hairstyle as Asuka. Or like the bangs, both of the bangs aren't at the front of her shoulder, but she also has her hair tied to the back, except it's also like here. It's a bit difficult to describe. But you can kind of tell what's going on here by just looking at it. Yeah, her hair is pretty spiky, so. Okay. Leave the rest of the streaks there, and yeah, because her hair seems pretty thin in the back. Let me see. Well, I could bring it up just a little bit. Yeah, like I said, there's a bit all over the place. That's just her style. That is Ibuki's personal style. Also, let me change the music up. We've been listening to this for a while. It's the most party music I could find. Again, it's from Zenless. Speaking of, why don't we have some Zenless music in the back? Haven't heard it in a while. Unless, hold on. Wait, have you guys not been hearing music this whole time? Oh my god, what is going on with my audio equipment today? I just had this issue earlier at the beginning of the stream. What is going on? Oh my god. Did I mute it? Is it muted here? Let me see. What is this? Jesus. So I've been having, I had that whole, you know, it's funny. Whenever I do art streams, I actually don't have music playing in the background because I know a lot of people usually have their own stuff playing. So I usually never have it on here. But then I remembered I'm streaming for YouTube, so and Twitch. So I gotta put it back on there. Yeah, give me a sec. Give me just a sec. This is man. Okay, so that's there. Where is it? That's fine. At least you got to hear at least you got to hear the V hand as like ASMR in the back. I guess that works. We'll just say it. That's what it was. Okay, this is like my fourth one. Yeah, that. That was way too loud. There we go. Man, I'm going to have to go back and fix all this audio stuff because I don't know what happened. Because I had Gilded Carrot Day music playing because it's like the song that they play around New Year's in the game, and it's just has this really party atmosphere to it because, you know, it's like my birthday. We're having a party. It felt nice, but you know what? This is just as good because now I feel like we're at a rave. There we go. Anyway. If I were to guess, her hair, it's kind of propped up like Asuka's, like in a ponytail, kind of. And the main hair, it's kind of drooping down a little bit. Don't ask me how this works. I'm just winging it from what I see in the in the ref sheet. Hyoko's was very easy to do. All I had to do was twin tails, and that was it. God, she looks so cute so far. I know the game makes her out to look very edgy and very, very bubbly, with a bit of cuteness to her, but I'm just going all out with the cute. Yeah. Although, hang on, this part is usually difficult for me. I have to be careful with the nose. I think it's implied that her nose is a bit long. There you go. Long nose. There we are. There's nothing wrong with long noses. Yes. Okay. Just as long as overall she still looks cute in this way. Aw, yeah, I like that. I like that. I really like that. That's amazing. And I'm fairly sure this is how hair works. Okay. Now, spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sounds simple enough. And you know what? I'll just use one of my line art pencils. No, not that one. Will this be okay? No, I don't like how that looks. Or at least I don't like how that feels. You know what? It's fine. Okay, so you can't see that, but you can see part of this here. So 1 is somewhere there, 2, 3, 4, 5. And parts, well, most of the hair is going to block it anyway, so you won't be able to see that. There we go. And you know what? I will bring up her chin just a little bit. Oh, here it comes. God, Zenless. The Triple Z music is so good. Like, the game has literally every genre you could think of. I don't know what they were on when they were making this. Nice. And it's been so long since I held a cat, kind of like how she would be holding me, though. You could probably do the same thing with dogs too, but there's just something about holding a cat that's just so calming. Anyway, honestly, giving any animal uppies, that is the best feeling. Also, I may need to shorten her eyebrows just a little bit. Yeah, just a bit. I'm just trying to make... Right now, I'm just trying to make the face make sense, you know? And honestly, I feel like bringing her arms just a little bit further, like closer to her. I want to be close to her face. Okay, I will bring that scrunchie down. Yeah, I can just combine it. There we go. Pretty much got it to how I need it to, so. Alright, yeah, so I think, yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I would do the piercings, but it's like on the opposite side, so it wouldn't make sense to do that. Dog are fine, but I do prefer cats. Yes. Cats are the way. I still love dogs though, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite dogs is the husky. That's actually what my little sister has. My oldest sister actually has a Westie. But he is really chunky for a Westie though. If you ever seen photos of Westies, they're very tiny, but not the Westie we have. He is chunky. He is a chunkers. Are you gonna keep the party hats? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll keep the party hats on because, you know, it is my birth month, so I kind of want to keep the gag going, you know, until the end of the month. So yeah, the party hats will stay. The streamers and stuff, they'll be here. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to clean them up after my birthday, you know. Besides, it's the beginning of the month, so this is our month. This is my month. Alright, this is about as amateurish as I can get this, get this, this school uniform here. So, but other than that, though, I think we should be good with Ibuki. So let's go ahead with, the Neocat. Now again, I will be editing this quite a bit because I need it positioned to where you can actually see most of the image while on a thumbnail. Because this is technically a thumbnail that we're working on, so. Also, I need to find a picture of how these cats usually look when we're like this. I have the one in the ref right now, but it's a picture of a kitten, and it's not the pose that I want. So let me see if I could do like a quick search to see which would be a good one. Oh, in the art? No, I'll just keep it regularly, and also I don't think there's gonna be room on top of here if I did that. Now I would do her necklace, but part of her like the top part right here, the collar, is kind of blocking the view, so we don't have to worry about that. I guess that's one of the good things when it comes to doing profiles like this, is that it kind of blocks out quite a bit of detail that you would normally see in the front side. But since it's just this side, you don't have to worry about that at all, so I'm perfectly fine with it. Also, I need to get another horn here. There we go. There you are. Should be alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and find... Oh, I may need this though. No, I think this is fine. Yeah, that's fine there. Oh, hey, Kiyotaka! Welcome! Wait, how long have you been here? Hold on. I keep forgetting the YouTube thing is there. Hey, welcome! Welcome, Kiyotaka! We're drawing another student at Hope Speak Academy. I hope you're okay with this. I haven't been able to draw your bro though. Now I wonder how Taka is gonna react if I you know, did that. Cause that is like his bro right there. Maybe one of these days I will draw Chihiro and Mondo. Just to appease Taka. Also, look at me trying to fix Ibuki up while I'm looking up refs for cats. I just want her to look pretty. Alright. Holding cat like Simba from Lion King, I don't know. Except facing the owner and not... This is what I found. Jesus. I mean, I could probably replicate that, just on the side though. Let's see. I know, I'm using live action Disney for this. But to be fair, this is about as close as an accurate representation of what I really want to happen in the image, so I just have to be creative. Yeah, no, I think this will work. This will work out pretty good. I love how Nekomata's theme started playing as soon as I started drawing Neocat. Which, by the way, Neander's actually sang this song, which I thought was insane. Hearing a VTuber sing for a gacha game, that's like next level meta. Yeah, she has that kitty voice. Yanders is good. I think she graduated though. I don't remember. I gotta ask some of my friends who are in the know. Did she? I don't know. I don't remember. They'd probably know more about it than I do. Because believe it or not, I'm not actually an expert in VTubers. I just know that she sang that song. And a couple of people have tried asking me to draw her at one point, but I never got around to it. There we go. Nice little curvature. I used to watch a lot of YouTubers back in good old 2020, mostly Ibuki and Marine from Hololive. Ah. Yeah, Hololive was interesting. I actually have a card set for Hololive as well. I ended up getting that from a raffle last year. Somehow I ended up getting lucky. I don't know how, but I ended up winning a raffle from one of my friend's streams that she was doing. I think it was a birthday. I think it might have been a birthday stream she was doing. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I ended up getting like a card set to that, and that was really cool. I even got Gura in it, so I was super lucky. Also, I found some really good art on Twitter, but can't really show that here. Anyway. Oh. He's holding me like a baby. Even though I'm no longer that. Let's see. So if I curve like that, then I feel like that should be a little longer. Keep in mind, just because I'm a cat doesn't mean I'm the best at drawing cats. This is like a whole new experience for me nowadays, so just bear with me. Alright, and bring this over here. Yep. I mean, so far we got the shape right. He is a little too small, actually, now I think about it. Hold on. Because I'm not a kitten, I'm more like... there we go, about half the size of a human head. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Hold on. Let me hide this a little bit. There you go. I had to, like, super focus on that one. Jesus. Okay, there we go. And then bring up the chin just a little bit. Really? We're almost... Oh, there we go. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, like I said, the whole... This whole fuzz is going to be blocking half of her shoulder anyway, so... Look at that. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, and then we just get the whiskers in there. The face. Oh, not that. Something a little lighter. And now a little something heavier. Let's get a little close. Oh. There we go. And almost there. Because after this, these eyes, I think I will go ahead and call it. I am getting a little sleepy. There we are. I think the eyes will have to come up just a little bit closer to the face there. Also, let me check this again. Oh, not what I want. I feel like the cat's face is supposed to squish just a little bit. Give me a sec. At least that's my guess. Okay, no, I'll need to erase some of this. We're getting there. It's just, it's always the snoot that trips me up a little. Ah, yes, the China song. Because if it's a Hoyoverse game, it has to have a area that looks somewhat Chinese. Also, can you believe it's the year of the Fire Horse now? I'm seeing a lot of My Little Pony and Uma Musume stuff a lot more frequent than usual ever since Chinese New Year's began. Eventually, I'll draw something horse-related. Alright, bring in the arms in just a little tiny bit. I don't know. There's something about the head that I'm not jiving with. Give me a sec. Maybe if I did this, bring it up a little. And actually block that part off. Maybe that might be it. It's weird how closely, like how close cat heads resemble anime character heads. Never give up. Was he a rice farmer? I thought he was like a fisher, like a fishing dude. But I know exactly which one you're thinking about. That video actually does give me motivation. Never give up. If a Japanese, oh no, he was fishing for scallops or oysters or something, or clams, whichever one. Because he's out there fishing for that stuff. It's freezing cold in the winter. Hasn't give up. Has never given up on his dreams. Never. That's where they come from. And I wonder if I can find that video again. I could definitely use it. Also, something about the whiskers. Hold on. The whiskers do not look right here because they originate by the nose and not the mouth. Wait, what? Whoa. Not what I meant to do. Alright, that's okay. Oh, God. There you go. This lasso tool is giving me some issues right now. But yeah, cat whiskers are supposed to originate from the nose, not the mouth. Almost forgot about that. You'd think I'd know this by now because I'm a cat, but listen. I'm not a cat all the time. Might look like it's coming out of his mouth, but whatever. He should be good there. And then... yeah, he's just looking at her. With the intent of licking her nose. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Cat eyes could look. Could use a little bit of a. Hold on. Twist it and then. Just like so. I want to see something really quick. I returned clean and full of chicken. Are you gonna go Leroy Jenkins on us now that you got the chicken? Alright, chums, let's do this. At least I have chicken. I'm not gonna yell the meme because I really don't want to strain my voice right now. Yeah, oh. You know, I believe there was a post where they explained how they use cat head structure for anime faces or something. Yeah, I've seen that. I think I've seen a video like that at one point. Which is kind of hilarious, actually, because, yeah, that's, there are some cat-like features when it comes to anime character. Anime characters with their expressions and, you know, their overall head appearance. I could see why that would be a thing. Honestly, I think that's just more of a coincidence, if anything. But I could see why. What the heck? Man, I've been receiving money all day today. What is going on? First the fan box, and then the commission, and then tax return, and then the and then my job. What is going on today? I mean, cats have pretty anime-like heads. That is true. And they're very cute and funny too at the same time, so. But you didn't hear that from me. Okay, I had an idea going there, but it doesn't look like the neck looks right. Oh, okay, no, that might work. That might work. Although I just need to bring the snoot a little bit inwards. Here, let me do the whole thing. The whisker's gonna look a little messed up, but I don't care. Oh well, no, maybe not the whiskers. I'll just do this first and then... Yeah, if it was a bit close like that. And then I bring the whiskers back in a little bit. Maybe that look a little better. No, not the... I'm getting all these notifications on my phone. I'm like, wait, what? This app has been really active today. Not just my PayPal, but my bank. I feel like the nose should be a little smaller than that. Yeah, somewhere around like... What the? My whole computer went dark for a second there. That scared me. That was the win. Don't worry about it. Just a reminder, no spoilers about the game if I haven't gotten there yet. Not only that, had absolutely nothing to do with what we were doing right now. And I'm pretty sure a cat's snoot kind of covers around like this area. Not like this. Is that... Oh, the lane dance? I think there was a bit of history of that dance. This wasn't actually created by by a user. This was actually from one of the video games from Lane. And I think this image of her dancing comes from... I think it's like when you go into the game's menu and do like the sound check and things like that. And you can see her dancing in Siberia. And I think that's where that GIF comes from. I watched it 3 times. Oh yeah, it's a very, very deep anime. Very cyberpunk. But scarily enough, that anime actually predicted the future of the internet. If you think about it. And keep in mind, that anime came out at a time when the internet was pretty much unknown and not many people were too tech savvy about it. Like, it came out in like 1998, I think. Same year Ocarina of Time came out, now I think about it. Oh, you mean the Lane portable? I think so? I think that's the only thing about the Lane history that I'm still a little new on. Because I just recently started watching Lane like last year. No, 2 years ago, I should say. But it was really good though. I'm a sucker for 90s anime because, you know, it was the 90s was when I grew up. But I wasn't old enough to watch a lot of those deep anime that came out around that era. I would mostly just watch the kids ones like the Pokemon Indigo League anime and, you know, the old Dragon Ball Z and then Sailor Moon as well. And I think as I got a little bit older, you know, the Gundam... I think it was Wing? I think it was Gundam Wing. I don't remember if it was Gundam Seed or Gundam Wing. One of the ones that showed up on Toonami. And Inuyasha and all those good ones. That's the anime that I grew up with. And when I watch stuff like Evangelion and Lane, it takes me back to that era. And it makes me feel like I'm going back to that era as my older self, but recognizing the old anime, the old 90s anime aesthetics that I used to grow up with. But just watching them in an adult, through an adult's eyes. Also, I am not getting this cat right. Hold on. I can make his eyes a little bit bigger. Let's see. Just a little bit, not too much. And you know what? Also missing the fluff. Hold on, how would Tama do it? It would go like... Nope. Gundam Wing. Oh, got it. I wish the internet was young again. Me too. Back at the Wild West. In fact, that's actually, so I did find, like, on the internet, while I was curious, that I was able to find a Serial Experiments Lane game that was recreated by the fandom. That I think it was available for... I want to see... Hang on. What is it called? It's called lanegame.net. Let's see. It's by Despera Animation Project, or Serial Experiments Lane Restoration Project. Oh no, those are their friends. Oh, Lane Bootleg Remake. That's what it is. And I think that is exactly where that GIF came from. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. It was an interactive CD-ROM, a PlayStation Lane interactive CD-ROM. I think it's either PlayStation or it literally is just a PC CD-ROM. But there is a recreation of it online that you can play, like on your web browser. One of these days, we might do a playthrough of it, because I literally had it sitting in my bookmarks for quite a while now, and I've been meaning to play that. Okay, so it was the PS1 game. That's cool. We'll play it one day, though. Gotta get into the mind of Serial Experiments Lane. The anime was trippy enough as is, but I can't imagine what the PlayStation game is going to be like. Okay, let's see. I think this might be good. The head could be a little bigger. But other than that, I think we're doing... I think we've gotten the core parts down of the drawing. Let's see. I do want to make the sclera a bit bigger. Or no, I think it's fine that way. I'm kind of fighting with this cat for a bit. Oh, thank you, Frankie. Hey, welcome. Welcome, how you doing? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it, dude. Always glad to see you around. Anyway, how you doing? We're pretty much almost done sketching this thumbnail for the next Danganronpa playthrough, which I'll probably do sometime later this week. But I'm gonna be busy with commissions and also a secret project that I absolutely cannot say because I am under an actual non-disclosure agreement, so you guys will know when it comes out, and I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get through it. And that's gonna be my goal this month. Which case am I on? I'm still on chapter 2. I think we're at the investigation. We're getting deep into it now. I'm excited. Oh. Okay, let me hide this. Or at least bring it down just a little. I just need to see what I'm doing. Here we go. I'll do the rest here. Oh, nope. Wonder what chapter reveals this stupid plot device. I don't know. I'm pretty early in the game, so... Oh, whoa. Oh my god, I made Morgana. I'm Morgana now! Wow! I fooled you guys. You never seen it coming. Because I was Morgana all along. Oh, that's crazy. I am Morgana Cat now. I am the secret Danganronpa twist. That is what it is. I didn't mean that to happen, but it did anyway, and I'm happy. Alrighty. I hate to say it, guys, but I'm about to pass out, so I'm gonna do this last couple of parts here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can go ahead and raid somebody on both ends really quick. So let's see. Let me get that here. I kind of want her arm or her finger to go through that, but that's the best I can do right now. It'll look a little better in the line art. That's about it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining, and again, thank you all for the birthday wishes this weekend. I appreciate it. This has been. It's been a ride. It wasn't an easy ride, but you know, life moves on. Now my life moves on, and it's only up to you and whether or not you want to keep going on this crazy ride. And I choose to do that. But yeah, let me adjust this for just a little bit, and then we can go ahead and go ahead with a raid. All right, let's see who's online tonight. Frankie, do you know if Nemi is streaming right now? I don't know, because I could probably do like 2 separate raids. No, she's not. Ah, okay. I know she's been playing a lot of Pokemon Pearl lately. I guess those nostalgia glasses are being put on. I mean, I don't blame her. Those were some of the good days. Oh, Mumkey's live though. Yeah, let's go raid Mumkey. I guess I could probably raid her on both ends for you guys. Yeah, I could probably do that. Alrighty. Well, oh yeah, and she's playing Half-Life as well. That's awesome. Okie doke. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. And no, she's not male on stream. Oh god. Well, damn. I'm so sorry, Mumke. Anyway, let's I hope you guys have a good one. Take care. This is your NeoCat signing out. Have a good night.